Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. You different ways that you can style and wear the Chanel Classic Flap. So if you're curious to see what my options are, then please keep on watching. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know by now that I am obsessed with Chanel. They're definitely my favorite brand, and of course the flap bag is my favorite model. It is the emblem from the brand. It's their absolute icon. I have several models of them. I have medium ones, I have a small one, and then I have a mini one as well. But for the purpose of this video, I wanted to present to you this little beauty over here, which is a Chanel small classic flap. It's in caviar leather, features gold hardware, and obviously in black. It's like the classic model from the brand in the classic color, neutral tones, very, very beautiful. So without further ado, let's get started with the number one ways to wear the bag. So obviously I will include close-ups and mod shots for every single way to wear the bag, because otherwise I'm realizing that you may not see very clearly from me holding the bag on camera. But the first way would be to shorten the strap this way. So to have the strap go around your hand once or twice, depending on your size of hand, for the bag to become shorter. So it would look just like this. It isn't the most practical way to wear the bag, but it's definitely really, really beautiful. So now let's see the close-up and the mod shot. So the next way would be holding the bag as a clutch. So for that, you'd have to open the bag, open it to the single flap section, and then kind of take both of the straps inside. It's pretty hard to do it with one hand, but hopefully it's okay. And then if you close the bag this way, then it looks just like this. And so it would be to hold it as a clutch. You'll see on the mod shots and the close-ups, or you could also hold it like this with your hand. But option number two would be a clutch. So option number three for this bag would be to use it actually basically as it's intended, which is as a shoulder bag. So if you just take the double strap just like it is, and then you place it right here on your shoulder. Obviously it's going to be much clearer from the close-ups and the mod shots, but you kind of see the idea. This for me is the emblematic way to wear the bag. It's the way that the bag was intended to use, and it's also the most versatile one and the easiest one, the most practical way to wear this bag. So for option number four, we're going to have a slightly different idea of the shoulder bag. So we'll still wear the bag on our shoulder, but it's going to look slightly different. So what we'll do instead of the last one is we'll pull on either one of the straps. Really, it doesn't matter which one. It just matters that you are doing it gently so that you don't damage the bag. But so it's going to look just like this. So you have the chain that's right here, and then you have the single strap that looks just like that. So for me, that would make it such that the bag kind of rests like around my hip. So I'm going to place it on my shoulder. Again, of course, it's going to be much clearer from the close-ups, but just to give you an idea, it's very comfortable and obviously kind of makes it such that you have your hands free. Now the bag doesn't stay in tip-top place. It kind of like walks around, travels around with you as you're walking. So it may not be super practical if you have like kids around you or something like that, but it's definitely very, very beautiful and one of the best ways to notice a handbag. So the next way to wear it is quite interesting. To be quite frank with you, I had seen this on Instagram and then I had to look up how to do it myself because I didn't know. So basically you start by putting the bag as a crossbody bag and then you lower it to your midsection, and then when you have it around your midsection, you are going to pull one strap inside. So inside the single flap section, and then tie it with a ribbon so that it's like resting around your hip area and it fits perfectly as like a belt bag or like a bum bag or whatever the name is these days. So I use like an Hermes ribbon, but yeah, it looks just like this. So for me, this is like the right size for me. But obviously you have to measure it. If I had had a smaller ribbon, it would have worked better. This isn't ideal, but it does work, and you'll see on the close-ups and the mug shots. I feel like it is interesting because it kind of gives like an edgier vibe, like an edgier look to this bag. It makes it look a lot more casual, even though it's leather. So I will try to wear it like this. Now, the one thing is, to be very honest, it is not comfortable. I feel like I'm gonna lose the bag every 2 seconds. This is fine for photos and maybe fine for like a couple of poses like here and there, maybe in a city or something, but definitely not if you're like walking around constantly, because I feel like the bag is going to drop. It's not like solid enough that it would stick around like my belt area. So for me, it's like a little iffy. I also feel like if you have like an actual belt, you could potentially damage the bag, or even without, with like a pair of jeans, you know, with like the zipper and everything. So little iffy. I love the look for like a couple of photos. And lastly, the last way to wear this bag would be to wear it as a crossbody bag. It's very simple, but the reason why I included it last is because for me, it's kind of resting against my boob. It is definitely too short for me to use it as a crossbody bag. Is it feasible? Yes. Does it look good? No, you'll see it on the close-ups. I feel like it makes it really obvious that I'm way too tall to wear this bag like that, but if you are short, then that's a great way to wear it. And then obviously you start with like the single chain, and then you just put it around you like this. It's like really, really easy, but for me, it doesn't look the best. That is why I included it in the last way to wear the Chanel Classic Flap. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was beneficial and informational for you in case you were looking at finding multiple ways to wear the same handbag. Obviously, this handbag now retails for like over $10,000, and the prices have become so ridiculous and they keep on increasing, they keep on climbing up, that for me, it seems like a really good idea to find different ways to wear the same handbag, because then one handbag becomes like purposeful for different occasions, for different settings. I like that about it. It seems like you have a different bag, but you don't need to invest in a different bag. So I love that idea about it. This is why I wanted to do this video. So if you did like the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.